us about your background, your country, your native language, and say a few words in your native.
My name is Alvin Costoso. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm 33 years old. My native country is Puerto Rico. I was born here in the United States.
You could say something in your native language, like, how you doing?
Hola.
How did your family, friends, and colleagues at school or work react to question? How they reacted knowing that you was becoming Muslim?
A lot of my friends still to this day don't believe I'm Muslim. They think it's a joke. You know, they don't take it seriously. They think it's a phase, or somebody try to brainwash me to that extent or something like that. Basically, everybody acts a little weirded out when I first tell them that I'm Muslim, but eventually they come around and they see that I'm serious about it.
Okay. Have you tried other religions, and what were they, and what was your experience in those?
I've tried other religion. Actually was born into the Catholic religion, and basically, for the most part, my experience with the Catholic religion it wasn't a bad one, but it wasn't a full religious experience. Like most of the things, I was brought into the religion and I was taught from birth, but it wasn't something I chose for myself.
Why have you chosen only Islam?
Well, I've chosen Islam as my religion first and foremost because a lot of the things that I learned beforehand as a Catholic were contradictive, and they weren't, what's the word I'm looking for? There was no structure or no support behind the things that I was being taught. There was no proof on people who wrote any documents in the Bible or anything to that extent. I can argue so many things about it. And with Islam, everything is direct and to the point, and there's proof of everything.
The spiritual stage you've gone through before accepting Islam. The spiritual stages that you've gone through before accepting Islam.
Basically, I went from no belief in God to a high belief in God. I mean, I was an atheist, even though I did grow up in a religious family and religious background. But personally, me, as I got older, my belief in religion was very weak. I had no real ties to church or anything to that extent, even though I did grow up in a very religious family. But I guess as I got older and experienced different things, I pretty much, when I experienced Islam was when I found religion, I could say.
How are you a better person now than before embracing Islam? You embrace Islam.
I'm a more spiritual person. I have more belief and more structure and strength in my religion, and I actually have something I can focus on that's real to me, that's sturdy, and it has some kind of value and meaning to me.
Your journey after accepting Islam.
Basically, I mean, I haven't been a Muslim long. I've been a Muslim for a few months, but as one of my friends told me before, you were a Muslim from the day you were born. And basically my journey's been from, like I said, no belief to coming to have some kind of sense of understanding of God.
Are you married? If not, are you looking for someone?
Yes, I'm married.
If you are married, are you married to a Muslim? If not, is your spouse looking into Islam?
I'm married. My wife is Catholic. She's not Muslim, but she is looking into it, and she shows a lot of interest. And we do have a lot of debates a lot of time, and I've shown her things that she realizes that the things that she's learned are not accurate, so the things that I'm showing her are more accurate and are more realistic and make more sense to her.
Okay. Did anyone else in your family or someone you know accepted Islam or just got inspired by looking your way of life?
Actually, my youngest daughter, which is 10 years old, one time she see me praying during prayer, and she actually asked me if she could sit with me and pray. And pretty much she's been following everything I've been doing since I've gotten into Islam.